saved my life. I would have been gone, and she saved my life.
My name is Dr. Sornmayura. I'm a nurse practitioner. I'm currently working at CHIP Center for Liver Diseases at the University of Miami. But I've been working with hepatology for, right now, it's about 12 years.
There was no point in time when she was not motivated, when she was not honest, when she was not caring for her patients.
And she does whatever it takes to get the job done, and not just get the job done, but get the job done very well, and that's Kay.
I was originally from Thailand. I graduated as a registered nurse at the Mahidol University in Bangkok, Thailand in 1982. And after my graduation, I worked at the Sirat Hospital for a year, and then later I moved to work with international organization. I worked there from 1984 to 1989. And in 1989, I just followed the flow that nurses who work there, everybody taking the test called CGFNS, which is the test for the foreign nurses who want to work in the United States. And I was one of them. I took the test and passed the test in 1989. I came here and started working at Kendo Regional Medical Center for a year, and then I moved to work at Mercy Hospital for 15 years. Majority of my experience is in cardiology, in telemetry, cardiovascular lab, ICU, and CCU. The main thing is when you have experience to take care of post-open heart by yourself, one-to-one with the patient, right after the surgery. The way you handle all the critical problems right after the surgery, it made me feel like I'm ready to move forward. Changing from receiving orders as a nurse to be the one who can write the order under supervision of physician. I went to school at Florida International University, and I graduated with MSN, Master of Science in Nursing, as adult nurse practitioner in 2003. After graduation, I still have to work as an RN. I applied for a job at the University of Miami. That's the time I met with Heidi Capen, who is a nurse practitioner manager in hematology oncology at the University of Miami. In order to apply for this position, you need to have 2-year experience, and I did not have it. When I did the interview with her, and I tell you who I am and how I'm, coming this far, and she was the one who gave me the opportunity to work as a nurse practitioner.
When I asked Kate to come for an interview, she had told me about the fact that she does not have oncology experience, but she will be a very good student, and she promised that she will be one of the best nurse practitioner there will be. So I said, okay, that's a start for Kate.
The best gift to anyone is to give opportunity, and that's what I got from Haiti. I worked 1 year in hematology oncology inpatient. Then I got opportunity to apply in hepatology. And Dr. Schiff is another person that I'm grateful for, because he's also given me the opportunity, because I have no knowledge, zero knowledge about hepatology. And then I learned from zero, and now to become specialist in hepatology now.
It has indeed been a pleasure and a privilege for me to watch Kay from the time she graduated, and particularly over the 12 years she's been in our Center for Liver Disease. Kay was literally loved, and is still loved, by hundreds of patients.
I was working as a nurse practitioner with the master's degree until around 2010. There was an announcement saying that the new nurse practitioners, new grads, will have to get doctorate level by 2015. So I went into doctorate program, the DNP program at Florida Atlantic University in 2010, and graduated in 2011 to get the DNP degree.
Congratulations, Dr. Sornmayura.
One colleague that I'm still grateful for her name is Carla Moliner. She's a physician assistant. At that time when I came in, to me, Carla was so smart. When she looked at the records, she saw the platelet count is low. This patient has cirrhosis. Wow, how did she know that? Things like that. So it's like she's a wonderful person, and she was the one who taught me to go through the process to be a good nurse practitioner in hepatology.
We met in the hepatology division, a great mom, friend, and co-worker. She's an inspiration and very thorough with her patients, and as a clinician, she is the go-to person for the hepatitis C therapy and all the realms of hepatology.
Right now with Shift Center, I'm doing two positions. One is a clinical nurse practitioner assistance with Dr. Schiff, only 1 day a week to see patients with him. And the rest of the week, we have follow-up on those patients and to be a study coordinator. To deal with the patients, it's tough because you do deal with sickness, you don't deal with happiness. So you have to you have to love what you're doing. You have to be a caring person, want to have your mindset has to be like, I want to do anything to make the patient in front of you feel better.
When I first met Dr. K, I remember vividly thinking, oh my gosh, this person is someone that I can depend on. She took her time with me. She explained all kinds of things that I had no idea were going on in my body. All of the things that she would learn throughout the years, she would pass on to me. Like, I was a huge soda drinker. I would drink diet soda all the time. And she says to me, no. She says, that's poison. Dr. K also has a way of communicating with your loved ones like nobody else. I remember her looking at my husband and saying, and you have to take care of yourself, because who is going to take care of her if you don't take care of yourself,
Even the same disease, with different patients, you deal with it differently. Critical thinking is the key for being a nurse practitioner. So you treat the same disease with 20 years old compared with 60-year-old. Male and female, they're different too. So as nurse practitioner, teaching the patient education is number one. I spend time on how to prevent the progression of the disease and how to take care, or how patients can take care of themselves when they're not coming to see us.
She really made everything very much, we're all in this together. Yeah. And it's a team effort to get you healthy. She really took care of me. She was always there for me. She's never said, I can't do that. She's always been there for me.
We have a good long-term relationship with the patients, because usually hepatitis C, they have it for years, and we treat them, we fail and we go together. And even though they clear already, they still have a relationship with me. They still let me know that how they're doing. Okay, this is some appreciation letter from my patients. To treat hepatitis C treatment is just not the standard of care. You need to do everything to help them to go through the treatments. When I was attending one of the seminar, and I was given the bracelet to me as breathe. We as nurses, sometimes we forgot to breathe. And I got that bracelet. Since I have that bracelet, I feel like I breathe more, because I stop and breathe. And it made me think that if I create something like this to my patients, for my patients, it would be helpful to them, especially with the difficult hep C treatment. And this is one of the patients who I gave her the bracelet of belief. Once I give this to her, it made her believe in what she's, going to do. And now she's successful in treatment. She's cured from hep C.
She became so knowledgeable in the particular discipline that she was conducting here, in other words, patients with liver disease, that she was then asked to serve on advisory boards, particularly ARNP advisory boards, because she had a wealth of personal experience with these patients.
In summary, genotype 1 to 6, naive, no cirrhosis, contraindicated for sure. I'm also a speaker of a few pharmaceutical because I'm the hepatitis C specialist. I'm treating hepatitis C for more than 10 years with the standard of therapy that you get a lot of side effects to the point that you take one pill a day.
Did I pass on anything to Kay? One is to be able to communicate with patients. And one thing I've always preached is to be transparent, not to be looking at somebody and thinking something different than what I'm saying. When something is important, particularly in a decision or a result, check and recheck. Do not trust anybody. To be able to say, I don't know, rather than to guess at something. When you don't know something, cerebrum, that's the C, M manus for the hand, L liber, but now it's really a cell phone. That was used to be a little book here. And the last L is look it up. So when you don't know something, write it down, look it up. And then the next time this comes up, they know the answer, or they're certainly better informed.
This is the time that I'm thinking to relay what I learned as a nurse practitioner to the new generation, because I'm the one who started from zero. I was a full-time mother, full-time student, and full-time worker. At that time, I got a great help from my mom, who moved from Thailand to help me take care of my daughter. It's tough, but if I could do it, anybody can do it. I always believe in the quote of Dalai Lama. Our prime goal in this life is to help others. And if you cannot help them, at least don't hurt them. I can share that information that I have to the new generation.
Of course, they're not have no Miss Sornmayura for the past 39 years. We're in college together and we're here in Miami together. She's very, very professional. She's taking care of her patient. She knows what she's talking about. She's a very good lecturer. And
Dr. K, I want you to continue being yourself, being the best, and giving yourself to the patients as you always have, to provide the best care as you've always been.
Nate is my best friend, my only friend that I would count on if I have any problem, if I have any situation.
I was her professor at FIU when I first met her in 2002, and she was a great student, and she's really good at what she does. She's very humanistic, she's very caring. She couldn't have a better professor, instructor, or a better provider.
She's very cheerful and always have lots of friends around her and make people laugh.
I know she's leaving, but my mind won't let my heart think about it.
I think it'll be good for her to have a break and maybe see, based on all the things she's accomplished, what else she wants to do. Whereas sometimes I feel like she's been doing things because she has to do it, has to take care of her kid or has to get a better degree because of, self-fulfillment, whatever it is. But now she can take a step back and be like, oh, well, I've already accomplished these things. What can I do next that I do want to do?
You are an integral part of my success as a hepatologist. I am very grateful for your advice and assistance. Gene Schiff. Okay?
And there you go. Look at that. That's a winning picture right there.
One thing I always believe is everyone has a hero within oneself. You need to bring it out and show it to the world, and always believe that you can make a difference.
Heal the world.